And it looks like the trade war between the U.S. and China is escalating in a big way. The Trump administration has announced another round of tariffs on Chinese goods worth $200 billion. It's a figure far higher, actually, than the value of all the American goods China bought last year. As our Kim Mo-gun reports, Beijing said immediately that it plans to retaliate.
U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer on Tuesday released a list of additional Chinese goods worth some $200 billion that could be hit with tariffs of 10%. Lighthizer says President Trump ordered his office to begin the process in response to China's imposition of tit-for-tat tariffs of 25% on $34 billion worth of U.S. exports last week. China's most recent tariffs came a matter of hours after Trump announced that the U.S. was imposing its first round of 25% tariffs on $34 billion worth of imports on Chinese goods. The U.S. Trade Representative criticized Beijing, saying its latest tariffs are, quote, retaliation against Washington and that they lack international legal basis or justification. The list of goods to face 10% punitive duties includes frozen meats, fresh fish and seafood, butter, onions, and a long list of chemicals. The latest announcement by the U.S. is expected to deal a big blow to Beijing, as these new tariffs would amount to nearly half of America's annual imports from Asia's largest economy. The USTR will begin a public notice and comment process prior to the imposition of the final tariffs, which could come into effect as early as September. In response to the news, China's Commerce Ministry announced on the same day that it cannot accept the additional tariffs proposed by the U.S., adding that it was shocked by the decision. The ministry also reiterated that China would be forced to hit back against the list put out by the U.S. Kim Mo-gun, Arirang News.